Good evening. Again, welcome to the Vera Wilkerson Show. So glad to have you tune in. Tonight we're going to be interviewing uh, one of the Compton gang members. Of course, you know our show is basically about alternatives to gang involvement. So we've invited Big Squeak from West West Side Compton Front Hood Crip to come in and give us some alternatives to being a gang member and how to better yourself and how to improve yourself if you must maintain your gang involvement, how to have it on a positive level. Because remember, we were born of kings and queens, not born of colors of red and blue. And on that note, welcome, B Squeak.
Hello, how you doing? Uh, well, I can just tell you about a little past of my experience growing up from a child age up to now, and how I stayed in trouble. Don't get me wrong, I did a lot of positive stuff, more than negativity, but um, it's as simply as, you know, I went to school, but when I was going to school, how it all began, I started hanging with the wrong crowd. So I started doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? I started gang banging. You know, I hated red. Simple as that. Anything red, I hated it. I'm not going through all them details, but I'm just trying to give you some uplift yourself to do something good. I also played for the San Diego Chargers. I went to college. I went to church every Sunday.
Okay, let me ask you. You played professional football for how long?
2 years.
Okay, and what made you leave professional football, a career in professional football, to join a career in games?
I started a career in gang banging way before I went to professional football. This happened way before then. It was just I had money, but enough money wasn't enough money. I had to, get into other things like the dope game,
Okay.
whatever. Just enough wasn't enough.
Okay. So enough money was never enough money.
Never, never.
Okay. Makes sense. Okay, so now for the young people that are trying to redirect their lives, what are give them one good alternative? Because are you still active gang members?
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. I ain't an active gang member because I'm too old for it. But yes, I am a crip because that's something I label myself as. But it's all about you can be a crip or you can be a blood. But it's all about you can put it to something positive and nothing negative. You know, for the youngsters is all I'm saying. It ain't got to be because I'm a crip. It's negativity. No, it can be some positivity. It's like the Aaron brothers just started a new prison gang. They come out here, they got a furniture company and everything else going for them. Look at the Ku Klux Klans. People ain't know it. You go buy their food every day. Churches, Louisiana, and all that. They own that. They put it to something positive.
So what would it take for for the gang members, the Crips and the Bloods, to unite and have something positive?
It's gonna take people like my age and your age, you know what I'm saying, to on both sides, to go out there, the people that's wreckable, and get them together and show them something. You know what I'm saying? You can talk all you want to talk. You got to get something going. Take them to these colleges and show them how to do a financial aid and check into school. Show them how to fill out a job application. Take them to church. Get something going in your community, your neighborhood that is positive. And kind of show them the way. You know, it is a lot of disrespectful because when we was coming up, they had team posts. They had things going for us. The CETA program, job after school. Bus come right in your neighborhood and take the kids to school, and churches and all that. It's none of that no more. Because you know why?
Why?
because the white folks took it out of our neighborhood and we let them do it. And I ain't just saying not some of the white folks, some of the black folks took it out. You know,
Mhm.
they got money and don't care about the next. You know,
Mhm.
they don't care. They care about themselves.
All
It
right.
ain't all about us. It's about these kids coming up. And that's my whole concern coming to be in this interview. You
Mhm.
know, a lot of people out there in this video watching, they know me. You know what I'm saying? They know my heart. You know,
Mhm.
I used to be like that. I'm not like that no more. Yes, I'm
Okay.
Compton. I'm Compton Crip, front hood Crip. You know, but it's all about something positive. I
Mhm.
can walk in any blood neighborhood right now.
Mhm.
You know,
Okay.
and
Well, but you know what? That's how it should be. We should be able to walk any neighborhood we want to, but unfortunately, it's not like that. And it's sad because the young people are the ones that's really suffering and they want a way out, but they don't know how to come out. And, what are you guys doing to show them? I see a lot of things on TV and I hear a lot of young guys talking and you about the problem, but what is the resolution to the problem? You know, what can we do to help them? To be able to walk a crip to walk down Fruitown blocks and don't be shot up. I'm thinking maybe you should grab the younger people and talk to them.
well, I'm gonna tell you, a lot of young people know me, and I don't have no problem with them. I had some problems about 2, 3 months ago. Whatever happened, you know what I'm saying? And I stood out there and I fighting 10,
So you
11
still
dudes.
having gang involvement problems.
Well, I didn't have no game with problems. You know, it's just the
So
thing.
if you
They
wanted to
they
get
come.
out of being a Compton West Side Front Hood Crip, is there a way you could not be a Compton Front Hood Crip?
Let me tell you something. I'm always gonna be a West Side Compton front hood crip, cause
Mm-hmm.
that's what I label myself as and I'm
Okay.
gonna die as that. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? But like I'm saying, I'm trying to pick something positive,
Mm-hmm.
not nothing negativity. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna die crip. I'm a
Well, what's
crip.
what's positive about a Compton West Side Front Hood Crip? Give me
Well,
one positive thing.
it's a lot. It's a lot of
What
things.
one
It's a
positive
lot of
point?
things people did for my hood. You know, Freeman McNeil, played for the Jets. You know, it's
Mm-hmm.
a lot of George Henshaw played for the Cincinnati Reds. Me, the San Diego Chargers. You know, it's a lot of positivity stuff. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it ain't the neighborhood, it's the people in the neighborhood.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and
I agree.
like I say, it is what it is. I
Mm-hmm.
can't change that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just taking something I label myself as, coming up
No, you can't change
in
it.
age.
But
It's something that I chose to do.
you can't
But
change the whole thing, but you can be one part of the positive change that's needed for the youngsters and the people to be able to feel safe in their communities and for their children to be able to grow up. You can be that one change, and it can be like a domino syndrome because I think truly everybody wants the gang violence to stop. Everybody's looking for the answer. Everybody don't know what the answer is because there have been so much done and so much killings and so many people have been lost innocently until they're looking for a solution. I have grandsons. You have grandchildren that's going to grow up. And what we're trying to do is say, hey, let's stop the violence. You know, send some, even to the politicians in the Senate, we need money, we need funding. Yes, we did have programs, but they took them out of our community. Now we have no feeder programs. We have young men that have families, young men that have children, and they don't have jobs. They can't find jobs. Okay, so we need to have some alternative to them. And then for you parents, again, the parents that need help with these troubled youth, you can contact Big Squeak via my show. Leave your questions. He's always open to answers. We're always going to be interviewing. And on that note, catch us next week. Big Squeak, do you want to say the last word?
Yes, I just want to send a message out there to you kids. To make a long story short, life is what you make it. Nobody else. Your mama, your daddy, they can't make your life. It's life is what you make it. And I'm gonna send that out to you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way around it. Life is what you make it. You know what I'm saying? You hang around them knuckleheads, look to be dead or in the penitentiary. If you look around somebody who's going to college and got a job or got some business, you know what I'm saying, and doing something positive, not negativity, you're gonna be doing it. You're gonna be doing something positive. Okay? So don't get fooled. Okay? Life is what you make it. I'm gonna see y'all with that. Think about
All
it.
right. All right. Thank you so much for joining us. And we'll see you on the next Vera Wilkerson show. Have a beautiful day. Goodbye.